The girl took out a piece of golden chocolate and fed it to her mother, who was on the verge of death. Unexpectedly, a miraculous scene occurred the next second. The mother, who was chewing, suddenly had a rosy complexion, and then her body was filled with vitality. But what was even weirder was that her mother's pupils suddenly turned golden, and even the old wrinkles disappeared rapidly. In just 2.5 seconds, her mother turned into a beautiful woman. Seeing the change in her mother, the girl was extremely surprised. Then she found the old man who had given her the chocolate. From him, she learned that this was by no means a product of the earth, and it also contained mysterious energy. It could even restore a mutilated limb. Then, the old man told her a little-known secret. It turned out that in the ancient times, about 100 million years ago, an alien spaceship crashed into the Earth due to a malfunction. Fortunately, this planet was very suitable for their survival. But the only drawback was that there were terrifying creatures everywhere. However, the aliens, unaware of the danger, wanted to establish diplomatic relations with the dinosaurs. Unexpectedly, they were eaten in one bite. The remaining 2 aliens were not panicked but seemed particularly happy. Because from the behavior of the creatures, they could tell that there was no advanced civilization on this planet at all. Therefore, they would become the rulers here. After that, the 2 aliens began to develop their own careers respectively. The leader was a biologist who wanted to cultivate primates into breeding machines, but their cycle was really too long. Then the aliens injected a mysterious gene into an apple and immediately gave it to the experimental subjects, hoping to speed up their evolution so that they could work for them. Unexpectedly, before his experiment was successful, the Earth was hit by an unprecedented disaster and entered a long ice age. Helplessly, the aliens had to hide in the Earth's core to survive and use their energy crystals to generate heat and create a suitable living condition. Thus, the civilization of human beings began. And the aliens, after a long process of evolution, turned into strange-looking lizard people. In order to keep track of every move of human beings, they disguised themselves and infiltrated the human society to ensure that their interests were not threatened. Once their secrets were discovered by humans, the lizard people would try every means to provoke a war and make humans operate according to their plans. And it was Hitler who provoked the World War. He was the most brutal leader among the aliens. People thought that he had lost his life in this war. But unexpectedly, Hitler had already quietly returned to the Earth's core and stepped back to the second line, leaving the opportunity to the next generation and letting the younger generation show their talents and continue to create the greatest benefits for the aliens. And they didn't let Hitler down. They not only placed informants among the high-ranking officials of various countries but also controlled their technology and manufactured advanced communication devices to monitor their every move. However, they still underestimated the wisdom of human beings. Humans also had disputes over their own interests, which led to the continuous escalation of the situation. Eventually, a devastating nuclear war broke out. As a result, the vibrant Earth returned to the Ice Age again, and those remaining humans fled the Earth and discovered the secrets of the aliens on the moon. Therefore, the awakened people no longer endured silently and launched a full-scale counterattack against the aliens. In the end, human beings lived up to expectations and won the victory.